fifth DMC, our DMC members here, of course including our PDGs, major committee chairs, and our AGs and DAGs. We'd like to start with the sad news. Rotary Club of Kowloon Northwest, President Shek has just passed away on Sunday morning. And the thing is, he is doing it peacefully, and this is something we, well, not we like to see, but at least he passed away during sleep. Rotary Club of Kowloon Northwest have a long history, but the club is not big. I would say it has been struggled for some time. There have been a lot of ideas about why we merge or split or whatever. President Shek actually is my classmate. He has been the president since at least, I would say, 2008. Until now, he is still the president. And he put a lot of effort in keeping the club running. And he, in the past 2 or 3 years, is actually getting the club to involved in the district. At least he joined in the joint president meeting and a lot of district functions. He's a good Rotarian, and unfortunately, he passed away last Sunday. And I'd like everyone to abstain and observe 1 minute of silence. Thank you, and please be seated. In fact, his daughter is also a past DRL. Is truly a Rotarian with the Rotary family. Okay, so the next one I'd like to tell you, the October issue of the newsletter has just come out, and we'll set up the link to, or the newsletter, the track formats to you soon. So October is a months of DG visits. You just get a lot of DG visits going on, and probably a lot of you here met me in the club meeting during the DG visits. And it's all welcome, and during the DG visits, I recognize all those Rotarians with more than 10 years of Rotarian experience. And in fact, during this process, I learned a lot about Rotary and the background and all the works the Rotarian did for the community, for the club, and for the district, and I am amazed about because of this. And of course, I'm trying to go to the Rotary Club installations also, and it also always happens during the weekend. And we have a couple of clubs installations like the Rotary Club, our Rotary Club of Hong Kong Island West, and a couple of more. Concerning the connections of our district to the outside and also our public image, we participate in the China Trade Expo for SME on the 10th of October in Guangzhou, during which we have a booth there, and we also get our Rotarians from Guangzhou to come to join us. Why I say Rotarians? Because the Rotary Club of Guangzhou has been registered in China. But we have to think about how we have the opening or announcement for our district, and you are the first batch of Rotarians know about this. And then we promote our Rotary in the TEDx Hong Kong, which happens in the Asia World Expo. And we have a team and put in the coffee table and put on all the information we also through this occasion to promote Rotary. And then we have more connections with the China Liaison Office, the new territory section, but this one is mostly limited to the Area 6 because the clubs are all having some new territories. For meetings and administrations, we have the fourth joint president meeting, and this year, even the fourth president meeting, we have quite a high attendance. We talk about 40 more presidents, and the fifth one is coming, and the sign-up rate is nearly 40 already, and I expect more, and they have enjoyed a good fellowship. And for district secretary team, they've been working very hard in making the district running smoothly, and we enjoy by having a feast. But the thing I miss is was that Senate camp, the 欧遊園嚇 and it should go with the crabs. But anyway, after this DMC, we'll have the crab again. This is the time for this. Therefore, probably the next month we'll have snake soup. And it really happens to us now. Rotary Club of Internet from Area 9. They didn't pay our dues after 120 days after the 1st of July. I haven't received any information from RA yet, but according to rules, they need to pay a special fee per capita in order to restore the club. And we'll work on with them closely. But we'll see how they work on it. Probably just not a penalty, it's a restoration fee will be okay, but we'll see. But the district dues, we get a lot more outstanding. So for the AGs from Area 1, Area 2, 5, and 8, will please have a look. Eric. Yes, great. Fellowship and diversity for fellowship, our special thing of the District 3450 is our diversity in culture and nationality. Therefore, the Rotary Club of MOT arranged the Oktoberfest and also the Rotary Club of Social Hill. And we have the wear of this particular kind of German dress and enjoy the beer and sausage. Although the sausage has been announced by the WHO saying that it's not something really healthy, but we have a lot of secret on that night. And then the Bollywood night, everyone enjoyed very much, especially the ladies. They dress really nice. For men, it was funny. And the good thing is more to come. We have the wine tasting dinner. This will be on the 19th of November. And please register through Rotary Club of City Northwest Hong Kong, Red Wall, or Hong Kong, Rotary Club of Hong Kong North, Nigel. And I show you very good kind of, this is actually a social restaurant. So I don't know much about these names, but please find out. Natalie will tell us more about this. Any one of two words about this for us, Natalie?
I think for all wines to be over 93 marks on that night is RP 93 to 98. So for a wine dinner, you can appreciate much more quantity than normal wine dinner. So we arrange lots of fine wines.
Unfortunately, I know nothing about the 90 something. but according to the wow sign just now, I know it's something good. Thank you.
Somebody's educated.
We enjoyed October very much. We enjoyed the Bollywood night very much. Thank you, PP Vincent. And we have something more exciting coming. It's the Japan night. The Japan night, we are not just having strong music and food. We also know more about the culture. And I'd like PP Vincent to say a few words on this.
Thank you, BG and the DMC committee. Can you have the other slide? Oh, that's Japan night. Okay, it's happening on December the 12th. It's a very special fellowship, sponsored entirely, so to speak, by the Japanese Consul General. They flew a whole school of special ikebana flower arrangement from Japan with 3 masters. And then I found out you're going to pay a lot of money to go to that sort of workshop. So it's a rare opportunity. The workshop starts between 6:15 and 7:15. I'm really hoping a lot of Rotarians, the wives or the lady Rotarians, can come and participate in the Ikebana, the flower arrangement workshop. When Subaki-san and Maki-wan from my club, we sat down and talked a lot with the Japanese club to figure out, to work out a wonderful menu for the fellowship. And we're going to buy Japanese wine from outside, which is a lot cheaper, so it'll be free flowing Japanese wine all night, all you can drink.
Okay. How about the outside? How about the outside? The dress code?
I thought about it because the kimono is a very complicated business. The rental is expensive, at least 3,000 bucks for a rental. It needs special person to dress you up, so it's not quite feasible. So anything, you can even come naked.
Will you put like Japanese style costumes or even cosplay?
Cosplay, anything you want.
I think we need to amend this one because this poster only come up today, so we make a little
Even
amendment.
that particular arrangement belongs to the school, Chouyu. It's a very special, particular school of flower arrangement. So, and the cost is 600 bucks per person. I think it's quite a good deal. I'm hoping for the best Japanese fairs there is. Pay through RIC, go to Rami, and we need to have prepayment because we have guarantee. We can't afford to have people saying we come and not show up. You know, there's a minimum charge there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with the experience in Bollywood night, we need to register early because we only have 200 seats. So please remind the areas to register early, or else, like the Bollywood night, a lot of time they cannot actually come. And then we have the Portuguese night. I haven't set up the date yet, but it will be in the Portuguese Council residence.
Can I say a few words?
Oh yes, please.
The Portuguese Consul General will be inviting us to his residence for dinner, about 80 to 120 people on the Villa Vesta. We shall have free transportation. I'm working on some very cheap or free ferry tickets, and also maybe hotel, very inexpensive hotel accommodation. And I'm trying to get some free tickets to the Water World the following day. We'll be visiting the Macau University on a Saturday morning as part of the vocational service. So we're combining two.
We only have 80 seats, 80.
80 for the dinner.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
and we'll be catering, yeah, so it's quite limited.
Very limited, because I think just the
But just the-
Macau terrorists, they just
Many people want to come.
so be careful.
I think we can make.
Sign up.
Can we sign up now? We don't mind the money.
We're going to give a Paul Harris Fellow to the Portuguese Consul General.
Thank you.
They don't promote too much.
Yes, Patrick, it's been recorded. Thank you, thank you, Professor. Thank you. Thank you, Vincent, for all the good work. Our district is very excited about all
My
these.
duty.
Thank you. Then the district activities. What's happened is we have the mock legislative council. Actually, it's mostly run by the RAS program was run by a couple of Happy Valley, and it's well attended, and we have a good practice in what happens in the legislative council. Then we have a mentorship training day, which is on the 24th of October. We have a good attendance, and then I think through this section, thank you Rotary Club of Central and helping on these projects. Thank you. And also the CACCI, the conference, the held by the Rotary, held by the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce. Actually, the chairman is also our past president. During which we have quite a number of Rotarians went there. Li Guanghua is the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, and we have the speakers there, and then we enjoy the night over there. Future activities, we have the mentorship program on the 14th of November. Please mark the date is from morning 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Is about the mentorship program in operation. And then will please tell us if the sign up of the mentor or the the Rotaract as a mentee? This is how is it?
Okay, so far we have about 60 Rotarians joining as the mentor, and we have invited Rotaractors and interactors and some students. We have stopped the recruitment of the Rotaractors and the interactors already, but we are
Okay
very
with
high
the
chance
Rotaracts?
that yes, but very high chance that we can do the matching of one mentor with 2 mentees.
Okay.
Yes, as we
Yeah.
expected.
So please help more in the.
Yeah.
I think we can help in promoting through the Rotaractors.
Yes, indeed. And we will have the inauguration ceremony on the 14th, which is next Saturday at the Good Lab. And we're right now the OC team is planning on the activities, the program, the rundown of the event.
So will you please send out these information again to Francis Hao and also
Yeah.
Daniel Choi?
Yeah.
And
I
also
will-
see if they can send out to Lim Lim, the DRR.
Yes,
so
yes.
they can
We are
promote,
actually
right?
right now sending individual invitation letters to the mentors and to the mentees as well.
Yeah, and also through the clubs. I think if the mother club can promote it through to your Rotrack club, that will be more efficient. Thank you. And also the interview workshop, the 12th and on the 12th of December, we are still recruiting our our interviewers. And also the rider, we'll have to kick off soon, but the deadline I think is just passed. And we'll check out the number of attendees then. And also the peace ambassador, young peace ambassador, we are recruiting them so that they can join in the accredited mediation course, so that they can pursue this as their professions. And then we have the Youth in Transit in Upward Mobility launching ceremony, which will be end of this month, 25th of November. And we have the form sent out to the club presidents. Future events. Although it's nearly 6 months later, but still need to tell you first, because the hotel booking is a bit tight now already. There's the RI convention. I was told it's a bit tight. RI convention will be on the 28th of May, from May to the 1st of June, 2016. And then this will be in Korea, Seoul. Please register early because we are still having the early bird rate. And then we will be through the DS. Joyce has highly arranged some of the suggestion in transportation because I think she go to Korea quite often. And then she suggested to us what's happening, and on the 29th of May, I will host a dinner for those who would like to register early and then submit the name so that I can book a venue so we can enjoy a fellowship dinner there. And then we have some suggested hotel. The reason why we're suggesting because they offer many hotels for us to register. But if the Rotarians like to stay together in the same block, there are a few hotels in the same block. If we can like to get together and go to the venue or go to whatever fellowship events, it is easier for us to do it. But of course, if you like to go to somewhere else like Peninsula or Intercontinental, the high rate is all up to your club to do it. Okay, club service. As a district governor, I like to go to the club service, the club events to encourage them. And this one, we have 4 clubs joining together as a 10th year of Club Haizi program. And it is well attended, and we can see a lot of young people being mentored and have a good improvement in whatever for them. And then we also like to congratulate Rotary Club of Taipo. They have a very good program. It's just a kickoff, and after the kickoff, they have a series of at least 5 programs during the year, and this is for the elderly. So now I'd like to talk about an incident in RIC 2 weeks ago. On the 16th of October, Rainey received a phone call at RIC and saying that one of our past presidents owed them a substantial amount of money. And then, after a while, 2 people, non-Rotarian, come up, and then come up to RIC and then say, well, your past president owes us money, and please deliver this message to him. And the next time will not be us. That means they imply something more serious. And at the time, we don't have a lot of experience, although actually, when we asked around, we did have a case like this in the past. The most important thing is we will not allow any casualties or things happen to our RIC staff because they are most valuable to us. And so, at this juncture, I'd like PDG Anthony to tell us what is our procedure in case if we come across this as an education purpose.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Past Governor.
Please go ahead.
I didn't mention him first. No, okay, right. What happened is unfortunate, okay? But I think we have now got a proper procedure to try to deal with these sort of things. We have also talked to Rainey, of course, I think he has Thomas about it, that if anything of these that non-retailers coming up here, saying things of these sort, I've told Randy now is that to phone me as a legal man immediately, because with me talking to them, they will not take any further action or whatever, because it's not right. Okay, that's the thing. I think we got a procedure written out already that Randy will talk to CDS, myself, or I've got a deputy now, which is Benjamin. PP Benjamin House could be the deputy from I think advisor. So the three of us, of course, will CC into that. Now, I think the first point of contact is the three of us, and especially the legal side. Because anything of these things happen, we can actually take care of it. Rather, it's better. We're used to dealing with it, so I think that that's something that we can do with that one. Okay. There's nothing I want to say a little bit about cards. Your Rotary card, the Rotary card that we all have. Okay. I think the best thing to do is that please, whatever committee you are, whatever you do, maybe this too later, maybe I'll be talking to the next batch of officers, is that don't use RIC as a contact point, please. Okay. I don't know what happened this time. Is it someone that got a card and looking at it and find that it is RIC was in the contact point, they come and to us. Okay. So this, as we all realize, this place here is just our center to serve the district, to serve all of us, all Rotarians in that respect. So that's one thing. Okay. And I probably myself. I just got my card. My card. The cards that I carry, this is my card, okay? I just have Rotary on my card only. You can see both sides. The English side is my photograph, very young, and my address and all in Chinese and all that. I think the best thing to do is that keep our district, our Rotary matter and our business separate. Of course, it's no harm carrying off your own address or even your company name address and all that. That's no harm at all because a lot of people do that. For me, actually, I use my office address, but I didn't even put down my firm's name in there. But putting down the firm's name in there or whatever, I think that's no problem. But I think we should keep the two, if possible, keep the two, our own Rotary card and also your own personal business card separately. That's only my view. Of course, in other organization, I don't know about our Rotary, but I'm just saying that we should be doing that. But other organizations like the JCs and also especially JC and also Lions, they actually have one side is the national district card or whatever. On the other side has got their business card on it. I think rather because Rotary always since day when we were doing it, it has been like this. But I just want to say, not now, but I just want to tell you all that the reason why this clicked onto me is because of this time. What happened? I don't know, okay? But it suddenly sort of dawned on me that, is it because of the fact that something on that respect is there? So they come to Rotary to look for a certain person. So, and I think just to be on safe side, especially as DG very rightly pointed out, we have to look after our staff. We really have to look after our staff. Of course, there's only one male, Steve there, but
They get two.
Up to?
They get two men coming up.
Yes, I know, indeed, that's one. So, please, that's how I just wanted to do. So we do have a procedure now, okay? So procedure now, so I think hopefully that
Won't happen again.
It will not happen again. Thank you, DG.
Thank you, DG Anthony. So the take-home message is we have a Batman hotline. If you haven't got it, get DG Anthony's
Yes.
SIM card. It's a Batman hotline. But even if someone come up to our office and say this, our PP shouldn't be found guilty. Because we do not have this, we don't know if it's true or not, if it is a malicious act. Therefore, actually, I called up that PP and confirmed about this. And he said, well, there is a dispute about the kind of business with that person. And I asked him, to offer us a settlement proof, because somehow this past president is one of our major community chair. And even the worst thing is that major community chair is going to have a meeting with our potential donor to liaise for 1 million donation. And therefore, for me, I need to settle it from Friday to Tuesday, that is in 4 days or 3 days, that chairman, our committee chair, is okay and eligible to continue his work and have that incident all settled. I give him 2 days, and I need his reply on Monday, because if this cannot settle on Monday, I need to have a reaction to this. And in fact, somehow on Sunday, I received this call again. And he said there are rumors around saying that he will be replaced. And I'm amazed because it's just come into my thought and someone can read my thought. And then he said, because the rumors is widely spread, so he cannot do perform as a chair anymore, and he resigned. And you can see, and I need to announce what committee is a Rotary Hong Kong Ultra Marathon. And then I have a hard time in finding a capable person and then take up this role, because it is a very important role event in our district. And I luckily have AG Frankie help to be our new I now call him as a person from AMS. And then he really helped our district and me. Thank you again, Frank. And the 2 days actually, and then we have the meeting on that day. Although Frankie cannot go there because he just took up the job and then cannot attend that meeting. But we have CDS Thomas to attend on behalf of me and get the information, and we are still working on the information to see if we accept that 1 million of title sponsor with the conditions. And then on Thursday, I think every one of you received an email. I think it's really late at night, and then I announced that our new ultra marathon committee chair is AG Frankie. And also I send the information to the DMC and also the president group. And I would like here to talk about this in a group so that everyone know about it, and we shouldn't have any further rumor on things. And anyone have questions on it? I think the take-home message is 2 things. First of all, we have to be very careful to whoever come up to our office, RIC, to have threatening acts. And secondly, the message is I'd like to thank AG Frankie in taking up this job. Thank you. So, that's about my presentation, and I'd like to end this DMC early because we'll have prep after this. Thank you very much.